newbies and get their confidence built up to do inversions, right? So again, I'm more interested in teaching you guys the basics so you can incorporate this into an hour class. If you're doing more of a 2 or 3 hour workshop, which I think it'll take a couple months, but you'll get there, then you could add some pizzazz. So forward fold inversions, I start out with a swing at the hips. I walk myself into either a folded leaf or a down dog if you're still needing to warm up. But from folded leaf, we're basically going to plant our forearms on the ground, elbows and hands, and we're going to wrap our feet. We can keep just the feet hooked. We can bring our legs over the head like we were doing in Scorpion, or we can keep our knees. You'll notice that some people will just go like this for like 15 minutes, and they just can't seem to get their foot hooked. Don't force it. Like sometimes I'll come over and hook their foot for them, but if they're just flailing, just let them flail and just say bend your knees into your chest. Okay, so knees are lower than the hips here. So again, this is a quick review. Headstand, clasp your fingers. Most people will go like this, you know? Elbows right underneath the shoulders to create a tripod. And then if you pull your knees down more, your hips rise up. Right? Head comes off the ground. If you want to do a deeper headstand, I would say come into scorpion legs, where you have a lot more weight here. And then you can decide how much strength you want to use. A little hook, less weight, least amount of weight, knees into the chest. Okay? Hook the feet first, and then come into handstand. So in handstand, I'm going to start out in an arch position. So when I arch, it's easier, right? This is the easiest handstand. If I walk my hands underneath my shoulders and bring my hips up and are tucked, then I'm ready to do a wide straddle. So notice I can fall out of it and come back in. I have a little bit of play here. When we wrap our legs and squeeze, this is the full handstand. When you guys do this, I'm going to show you what happens. Let me see if I can, there we go. So your swing is going to slide up. Bend your knees and pull the swing back into your hips. So try to come out with a swing like this, okay? Wiggle yourself back in. Get the swing back at your hips. So we're going to have a spotter for each person. Okay? So from here, you can do your push-ups either tucked, wide, or straight up and down. Handstand push-ups for the inversions, which is a fun little game to play because most people will get stuck. And then I'm just going to show you guys how to come into the Superman, which we've done before. So reach up as high as you can, fingers pointing up towards the sky, and I like to end in a Superman with those, just for fun. Okay? Great. So let's try the inversions together.